Welcome to the post-game press conference between the London Lions and Panionios Athens. We are joined today by Coach Zoris. Coach, we're going to start with an opening statement by you and then open it up to the press.
Okay, first of all, congratulations to the team of London Lions. They play very good. There are not many words that I can use for the game of today because we play extremely bad, especially defensively. We didn't exist. Many mistakes, many misunderstandings. Physically, we were not ready for the game. We missed a lot of rebounds and one-on-one, I will say, situations. So if you play defense like that, it's very difficult to compete and to have a good picture. This game is over. Unfortunately, very bad. I would like to apologize to our fans one more time. We try to find a way, first of all, to be a little bit more competitive. Unfortunately, of course, you cannot find excuses for the injuries of important players of the team that were missing. Two Greek guys, two Greek guards that they were really important in our game. But at the same time, we need to find a way to return, to fight, and not to give up so easy. We have to think about the game of Saturday. Unfortunately for us, we play many games on the road with a lot of trips and not time to practice enough and to improve.
We're now going to open it up to the press. If you can please state your name and who you're associated with.
Good evening, Coach. My name's Ayo from Basket Inside. What do you feel was the defensive issues, causing the defensive issues, why the defensive rotations weren't really working? What do you feel the issue was?
I would say that first thing was that, as I said, we're not focused on the plan. Second thing, we miss all the one-on-one situations. Situations from outside, situation at the low post. Of course, being, physically not the same level like London Lions, we had big problems to cover the low post situation. And from there, they create a lot. They got rebounds, they play one-on-one inside. And then important for their game was that they score a lot of threes, especially in the beginning. And it's a team that normally they don't score so many threes. So we tried to open our defense, and it was tough for us after to guard inside without the size and without the physicality that they have.
Hi Coach, Matthew Wolf with City News. After a scoreline such as tonight, and you mentioned travelling with not a lot of time to practice, how do you recover and recoup with your team and reflect? How do you respond positively to a result like this?
It's very tough. We have to find out the way how to do that. It's really tough. It was a very bad loss for us. I mean, not the difference or something is like we gave up. We gave up very easy. And it's something that I cannot really explain. So we have to sit down, to talk, to find the reasons, and to go to the next game more focused and with, I would say, bigger physicality, at least in our league.
Hi Coach. My name is Imad Daly. I'm with Youth Choice at the Global Academy. I just wanted to ask, so the Lions punish you completely with shots at the three-point line and even with quick layups as well. But what was it specifically that wasn't clicking defensively, even in the early moments of the game in Q1 and Q2?
I spoke about that. I said that we were not ready, first of all, one-on-one. This is the biggest problem. Because talking about the defense, it's not a matter of tactics. If they beat you one-on-one every time, it's very hard to play any defense. One-on-one from outside, one-on-one from inside. You cannot talk about tactics. Uh, Also, being a few days with the team is very difficult because we didn't have the chance even to work some different types of defenses, even some zone or even, details on the switching or whatever. We didn't make many practices together. We have 3 new players, I will say, the last 7 days. The Shields, Godigas and Lemon, they came the last period. Some of them, they don't know even well our plays. It's normal to have, chemistry as a team. You need to spend time together. And the time that we spend is directly in the games. So these are not excuses. The one-on-one defense is pride, first of all. One-on-one defense is the will to play defense and how tough you are to compete. Still, I believe in my group. Still, I believe in my players. Even we are going down. Basketball is a game that you can have ups and downs, but important is to find the reason why we play like that and to be better and have a better picture in the future.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. My name is Sharon Sontan. I'm here with BComs. Now, that was a difficult loss for you guys. However, I think players like the Shields showed really good promise within that last quarter specifically in terms of offense. Can you tell us some of the good things that you can take from a loss like this going into your next game?
Yes, I can take only one good thing. That I had a young player, Patrikis, that he came in and he competed very, very hard. He got offensive rebounds and everything. Now talking about players that they are scoring, I don't really think about that because when we force things, I like the team to play as a team. Forcing things or when the game is like 20, 30 points difference and scoring baskets is not something that really can give me a hope for something. Basketball is a team sport and you need to play as a team. You need to find a way to compete together. You need to find a way to function together. And today we didn't function together. We play, I would say, many players, they play selfish. Of course, I don't accuse my players. I repeat one more time. What I didn't like was defensive attitude. I didn't like that we didn't compete defensively. I'm not talking about tactics, one-on-one. This was the thing that I didn't like so much. We were extremely bad on that thing today. Now, if we want to move to the next step, if we want to do something in Greece or in EuroCup, we need to change, I will say, our approach defensively. And we play against a team that they score very easy in every possession. As you talked before, I mean, all of you, with the layups, with dunks, with shots, with everything. Low post. So this is pride. This is concentration. This is physicality. And we need to change that.
That's going to be it. Welcome to the post-game press conference between the London Lions and Panionios Athens, where the Lions came up on top 97-72. We're joined today by Coach Sabonis and number 1, Joel Scott. We're going to start with opening statements from both of them and then hand it off to the press. Coach, you got it first.
Very good performance for my guys. Understood the task of hand, understood that it was a defensive game, leaving them to 18, 17, and 13. Okay, the last quarter, 24 points. We relaxed a little, which I don't like, but they very understood, like I said, the plan. They executed, and I'm very happy that we did a good job defensively.
What Coach was saying, we understood that our identity is defense, and I think we came out tonight and everyone was locked in on the little things we needed to do, the scout, and, it showed, and we got the outcome we wanted.
We're now going to open it up to the press. If you can please state your name and who you're associated with. Also, please direct all questions first to Joel Scott so he can go, and then we'll have it to Coach after.
Hi guys, well done tonight. Matthew Wolf, I'm with City News. The first half as a team, that was one of your best three-point shooting of the season so far. You seemed to drive really successfully and aggressively centrally, then kick the ball out, and you had a lot of wide open shots. Was that something you guys worked on, or was that just how the game felt tonight?
I mean, it's definitely something we want. If you drive to the basket, you get defenses closing in, it opens up everything outside. But I think, again, it all started kind of from the defensive end. We were getting stops, we were getting out running, we were getting looks inside. And once we got those looks inside, then everything started opening up. And, we got shooters on our team, and everyone was playing confidently and getting them up. So it was a good game today for us.
Hey, Joe, thank you. My name is Sean Sontan. I'm here with BComs. Well played today.
Thank you.
I had a question for you regarding the defensive intensity of the Lions today. How important was that defensive intensity and the ability to be able to switch 1 through 5, especially with a team that have quite big bigs on their team, in your game plan and being able to get out on the fast break? How important was that for you guys?
Yeah, the intensity is huge. I mean, we talk about every day in practice. We work on it, and it's something that you just got to take pride in. And, our guards, when they switch on to bigs, they understand that they got to work and do their job, and got to trust that they have their team, the 5 brothers that are on the court behind them. So it's huge for all of us, and we trust each other, and we know the game plan, we know what Coach wants for us to do, and they put it out there, and we just got to execute, and I think we've been doing that well.
Jake Holmes, Sports Gazette. There's a result which suggests not, but the Athens brought a lot of fans with them and they made a lot of noise. At any point, did you or any of your teammates find that remotely intimidating, or as it appeared from where I sat, you just played through it?
I don't think it was intimidating. It's always cool to have fans, but we're excited to see the Copper Box start filling up more with our fans, and get it rocking a little bit. But no, I don't think it's intimidating. It's always good to have people in, but we did what we needed to do, and like I said, we're excited to see our fans start filling it up more and more.
Thank you, Joel.
Alrighty, thank you.
Now questions for Coach, please.
Good evening, Coach. Firstly, congratulations on the win. Pana's coach said their rotations weren't the greatest, to put it politely, and they were pretty much stunting on you, sort of the team's abilities to shoot the 3. Do you feel that was something that you kind of witnessed and you kind of took advantage of as a team? And secondly, there are points where London were up 19, 20, even 25, and you were still calling times out. Like, what was the message to the team, and how do you feel it was executed, ATL wise?
To co a little bit, Joel, the game plan was to beat, their coverage. Our guards did a great job driving, collapsing their defenses, and then kicking out. We have shooters, obviously, in some games. Those shots haven't fallen, but today they fell. But again, I think it starts from the defensive end. When you play good defense, automatically, you get that confidence offensively. The hole is like this. You get a good stops, you run. It expands, and then it looks like a pool, so anybody can score. So our shooters really felt it. And then regarding what was the second part of the question, sorry? The timeouts. Yeah, the third quarter, for example, we started up 20, and our guys came out a little sloppy, couple turnovers. Against any team in EuroCup, you can't relax. SLB goes the same way. You can't relax. I don't care, 20, 30, 2 points, down 10, doesn't matter. You got to play your game. You got to do what you do every day. If you take one possession off, it's contagious. They got to play, they got to dunk, they get another turnover, they go, and all it takes for one guy to just click to get a game going. So timeouts are there to stop them, stop our bleeding, you know, and just to keep guys focused. And if any of these guys want to go higher or they want to achieve great things this year, they have to understand that there's not one position that you take off, not in life, not in basketball, not in anything. So the message was always to just stay focused, 40 minutes, possession after possession.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations again on tonight. The game started quite frantically with both sides up and down the court kind of trading blows. How did you lock out the atmosphere and settle down into that game to take such great control of it?
Again, to quote Joel, it's good to have our fans packing up, you know, packing in, sorry. I think we did a good job playing good, stopping them so their fans couldn't really get going. You know, when you get a group of, I don't know, a couple hundred, I don't know how many there were. If they get a dunk, they get a good threes, they're in the game, they transform into 500, they transform into 1,000, you know. But I think my guys did a great job of not giving them a chance to really get their team going. And regarding the atmosphere, I played in a lot tougher arena, so it wasn't that loud, but I am very happy that fans are coming. I think we did a very good performance, and like I always say, I'm very grateful for them for coming, and I hope that more people come, and we get that whole first round, you know, first circle, maybe the second one, you know, filling out, because again, these guys deserve the fans. I think London has a basketball culture that has to be still tapped into, and the more people come, the more people understand, it'll be better for the community, for my players, and for the whole organization in general.
Hi, Coach. My name is Sean Sontan. I'm here with BComs. I wanted to ask you a question regarding Joel Scott. He had 18 points. He was scoring efficiently on all three levels, making extra plays with offensive rebounds, as well as defensively being able to guard every position on the floor. Could you please speak on the effectiveness of having a player like that on the court for you, as well as what it does for the rest of the team?
Joel's doing a great job. Ups and downs sometimes, but he's doing a great job. He does what he's supposed to do. He has a big future ahead of him if he puts performance like this. And it's not always about scoring, it's about doing the little things. And he did every little detail, like you said, rebound, defend. The points come. When you do what you're supposed to do, when the teammates know what you're supposed to do, everything comes towards what you're doing. And today was a great performance from him. But again, I don't like just putting out one player. I think everybody did a great job. He just had a little better day.
As well, congratulations, Coach, of course. My name is Emma Daly. I'm with Youth Choice at the Global Academy. Obviously, you guys are winning the rebound battle throughout the game as well, but there were at some points where the Athens were able to have some open plays with some open shots as well. Is that a part of your defensive tactic, or is that something where you do need to tighten up?
No, we have to be better. We have to be mentally tough, mental awareness, mental toughness. Again, I already mentioned it. It's a game of 40 minutes, possession after possession. You cannot relax. All it takes is one guy to get going. And okay, today was a better day for us, but you never know that. So guys have to be tough 40 minutes.
That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.